So these are my 82 initial ideas of pitches. Idea 1 is going to be a black comedy. It's a short film. It's aimed at 20 to 60-year-olds, quite broad. There'll be 3 main characters and possibly 2 to 3 secondary characters, because short films don't usually have that many main characters because there's not enough time to introduce them and get to know them. It's primarily going to be based on wit and clever wordplay, rather than visual comedy, and it's set in a doctor's surgery, and it's about a woman who receives some unexpected news at her doctor's appointment. There's going to be a lot of emphasis on waiting room comedy, because it takes such a long time to get through to the doctors, and because my mum works at a doctor's surgery, I kind of have a lot of insight and access to ask the workers there what it's really like, and ideas for the script and jokes and how I can get it to play out.
Do you want to tell us a bit more about the narrative? You don't necessarily have to tell us the jokes, unless you want to.
I don't want to reveal the end, because the end is totally unexpected, and I want it to be a bit of a surprise. But yeah, basically some things are going to happen in the waiting room, and it's just someone going to the doctors. It's it's a situation everyone can relate to.
Can you tell us what the unexpected news is, or does that spoil it?
That really spoils it.
Okay.
But use your imagination. It's a black comedy, and common themes of that are death, suicide, misuse of drugs. Idea 2 is a comedy drama. It will be a trailer. It's aimed at 15 to 30-year-olds, probably about 8 characters, and it's about the Great British Bake Off, because it seems to be immensely popular. So it'll be based on visual comedy, so things will go wrong with the cakes, and the wordplay that they're so famous for, like Solly Bottom. So yeah, it'll be called Great British Bake Off the movie, nice and cheesy. It's just similar to the TV show. You're seeing snippets of the contestants working through their tasks, and something terrible will go wrong. And then the last idea is a music video, because I wanted to vary my ideas. It would be rock, hardcore, rock/punk. It is Pretty Vacant by the Sex Pistols. There'd be 4 main characters, because it would be based around a band music video, because I'm in a band. I have access to people who play instruments, so I thought I could film some of that and mix it in with other location footage. Shots in London, and I chose London because the Sex Pistols were really based in London, and the main theme is rebellion. So the first line is, "There's no point in asking, you'll get no reply," which is really relevant to teenagers today, because everyone's complaining about how millennials don't do anything, they're unemployed, they're just lazy, and the Sex Pistols were really rebellious in the 70s, so I thought I could bring a relevant new light to that, even though I'm choosing a song that is dated.
So, would there be a narrative to the music video, or would it be more conceptual?
Yeah, it's just broadly about rebellion of all kinds. So, and lazy teenagers. So there's not a main story to it. It's more I don't know, you could say graffiti, just doing rebellious activities. I don't know.
Okay. So, what information would you like from your audience?
Which is their favourite idea?
Mm-hmm.
I really like the first idea. Your actors,
I haven't thought about that in much depth, although it is a doctor's surgery, so I'm probably going to be looking at some older actors, which isn't usually what you see in short films, because it's usually actors starting out, but I'll probably be using older family members, because doctor's surgeries usually have a lot of the older generation acting a lot, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the first idea because it's got such a good unique selling point in that it's quite different, and it's a nice setting. It's it'd be quite nice and a bit different to get an insight into a different setting to what I'm used to.
Yeah.
I think it's one I'd be most interested in.
Anything else? Add about any
Although the mise en scène on your idea 3 could be great, and if you've got the resources ready, you could use quite a few different locations, and you could even utilise quite basic locations just with those homes with them. I think it would be quite easy to construct, but as a doctor's surgery you've got to consider how you're going to play that and make it as realistic as possible. But I do think you'd be able to do it.
Do you want to turn the music off, just because then we can hear you all a bit? Nice, good. We can hear you a bit better then. What things do you think that? Well, first of all, do you all agree with each other that the first one's the strongest, or do you think there's kind of legs to move in any of the others?
I agree with the first one. Yeah, first one. Idea 2 is okay too. Yeah, I like the first one.
So what kind of things do you think she needs to think about, be careful of, make sure she includes in her black comedy doctor surgery?
I think you've got to include the right comedy and the humour, because if you don't, then it's going to be like, it's not going to be great. So you've got to be really careful about what comedy you include, because comedy is like one of the hardest ones you can do.
Yeah, I realised that it was a risk, but I really wanted to take a risk because, like, what I did for my like AS, it was thriller. I feel like thriller and horror are kind of like less risky routes.
Yeah.
Whereas comedy's like done less. So even doing black comedy, I know it's a little bit controversial, but I just think using like clever wordplay, like the two Ronnies, if anyone's heard of those comedians, they're amazing at that. So puns, it'd be less. It's probably less visual, more scripted humour.
So you need to make sure your script is really good.
Yes.
What else does she need to make sure is really spot on? I would say that you need to make sure that you audition your actors.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can get away with a bit of a rubbish actor in a horror film and it be alright. If someone's got like no comedy timing or is just not a gifted actor or is gifted in other areas, that could become problematic. So I would do auditions and really think about your range of camera shots.
Yeah.
So that, because that's something you did well at AS, is you had loads of different camera shots and that worked really well. You just need to make sure you do the same in your A2. Also,
because before, when I was thinking of my 3 ideas, I was so desperate to do like a period drama, like even if it was like 70s, 80s, I was so desperate to do that. But my main problem was like not having really great actors to pull that off. And like also it's probably like a lot of special effects to do that. But if I choose to do the doctor's surgery one, the doctor's surgery in Byfield is pretty dated. So I could do like 70s theme if I wanted to, but it's a lot of work. So
do you think you'll get permission to film in there?
Oh yeah, I've already asked about it.
Oh, amazing. Great. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to ask them? Anything else you want to know? Any other advice?
Probably when you're doing castings, and I would see the different actors together as well, not just as individuals, see how they get on. Because you want your actors to have a lot of chemistry when it comes to a comedy, you want them to be able to bounce off of each other.